What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 10 and today's topic will be on the functions. So from this tutorial onwards we'll be actually discussing about the more important and advanced elements within Rust. So in the last video we have already completed the data types. From this tutorial onwards we'll be talking about the basic building blocks for defining or designing your program more or less on the coding side. Okay, so first thing is Rust functions. So what are the things you need to important when you are working with Rust functions? So function definitions always starts with fn keyword. I believe all of you are already watching our last video or the tutorial which we start long back. So there you have already seen there is a function name main which actually starts with fn. So fn keyword is the keyword sorry, what happened? So fn keyword is the keyword. By using that keyword you can define your functions. Okay, so can be defined anywhere. It doesn't mean that first you have to define then you have to call. No, it doesn't matter. You can call the function first and after that you can define. So once the compilation is done, at the runtime it will only find, or at the compile time it will only check for whether it is defined somewhere or not. It is not like that you have to define first then you have to call the function. No, this is not like that. Recommended to use snake case. Snake case means all characters will be small in the name and it will be divided by or like in between the words there will be one underscore. So you'll also see that. And main function is the entry point. So all Rust program is having one main function definitely, and it is the entry point. So we'll see sample function for sample function definition. So we'll write one piece of code and there we'll see how to define function. Okay, so let me quickly open my ID. So fn, as we said, so this is main, so we must have one main. Okay, and there we'll write something, but before that we'll define one function fn. Let's say write something, okay, like this, and after that this, and we'll print ln. This is written by Rust function. Okay, right, and here we'll call that function. Okay, so we'll write. Okay, so what happened here, we are defining this function here and we are calling the function here. Okay, and after that you need to write this thing. That's it. So what will happen now? So if everything is fine, if I don't do any, if I'm not doing any mistake, then actually this line will be printed. Okay, so we'll run this thing. So let's save this thing and let's run. Okay, so it's building, it's running. Okay, so if you see, it is written, this is written by Rust function. Now let me go back to here. So function definition starts with fn keyword. This is fine, can be defined anywhere. You see here we are calling this function here, but we are defining at the later stage. It doesn't matter. So next thing also you can validate, recommended to use snake case. Now snake case, it is recommended to use snake case, means small letters and in between there should be some sort of underscore. See where we are getting some sort of warning, should have a snake case name. Now I'll run the thing again, that warning will gone. Okay, so we'll do this thing, then we'll save and we'll try to run this thing again. Okay, and here, okay, I think it will be here actually. Write something like this. Okay, so it's saved. Now we'll try. So this warning will gone. See, should have a snake case. Okay, also I think our main name, this one is also requires to be a snake case. That is why also we are getting some sort of warning as well. Okay, so we'll run this thing, but we need to change our this thing. So what I'll do, probably what we can do, we can go to here or folder, and we can change this thing, rename to probably int. Okay, and let me open this thing again. I think I need to close everything, and I need to close window, and I need to again open it, so that time the changes will be reflected and we can remove our warning. Okay, so let's run this thing now. Let's see. Well, still it is coming like this. Probably we need to remove and do it. We need to, but whatever I was trying to tell you guys, that is, it supports snake case, but if you're not doing the proper snake case, there is no problem, but it will throw some warning. Okay, so let's run this thing again. So it is saying this is written by Rust function. Okay, so that's it. So what we'll do, we'll try to put this code here in our PPT slide. So this is our simple code. Then simple function definition with parameter. Now we'll write one function with some sort of parameter. So what I'll do, we'll see x or probably a, and we'll define this as a i32. Okay, and we will print this thing actually. Okay, print this a. Okay, and we will pass 5 here. So what is happened, we are passing 5 in the right something function, and here actually in the definition we have defined that a is a variable which is capable of holding i32 bits of integer, and after that we are printing the same thing. So when we run this thing, so it is going to print this a value. It means we can write the value of a is 5. So it is going to print this. So let me save this thing and we'll try to run this thing again. So see, the value of a is 5. We can do something, I am not sure, a into a. Let's run this thing, whether it is printing 25 or not. Let's check. See, the value of a is 25. So the value of a square is, so I'm just doing the very basic things, so it will be easier for you guys to develop the intuition towards Rust. It's very simple language if you're following me slowly, and after that if you just finishing my video, if you guys doing your own code or practice or your own writing, then definitely it will help you and you'll not forget the concepts again. So second program is also done. Okay, it's done. So what will happen, so next thing is that function definition with return using a return keyword. Okay, so now we'll return something with a return keyword. So let's return a into a, right? What will happen, let's say value, let value equals to this. Okay, and returning a into a. So now if I print ln with value, the value is, so what will happen, we are passing 5 in the function, and a function a is capable of holding i32, and we are just multiplicating a into a, so it will be 5 into 5 25 when you are just holding that value in a variable. It means let value is actually the value which is getting returned from this function. So it is actually returning a into a, which means it is 25, right? And after that we are printing that value. So I'm just thinking, am I doing anything wrong here, or I'm not sure. Let value is this. What is saying here? It is not implemented for this. What is the problem here? I am not sure. Okay, value means write something and value is getting written from this thing. So this will be 25 definitely, but why this is not coming here? Why this is throwing error? Let me run this thing, then it will be clear why the problem is here. Some error, could not compile this thing. The format string may be able to use value. The value is value. Okay, cannot format it with the default formatter. Why this is cannot be formatted with default formatter? I'm not sure what is happening here. Why the problem? Why the problem is here? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'm just thinking. A into A. Means fine. Okay, there is a problem. I actually forgot, guys. So whenever you are defining one function, that is the most important thing, you have to use this notation. It means it is actually returning something, or else it is not going to help you. See the error gone now. Okay, so this is the notation. You have to remember this thing. Whenever your function is returning something, you have to use this thing. See here, actually with the default formatter does not use mismatch types. So that is the problem. See, help, I just use this thing. Actually forgot to put this thing. So as I told you, I do so many typos. So this is the way of learning. If you do mistakes, you try to do the error compilation. They are actually this way. So if your function is returning something, you have to use this thing. This is the usual notation. I forgot to tell you guys, but you have to use it. Okay, so now if I run this thing, see the value is 25, it is returning. So this is using return keyword. Okay, there is another way where we will use the same thing but without using the return keyword. So here main important thing is this thing. Okay, so next video is function definition return without using the return keyword. So now everything will be there, but we are not going to use return. So if you are not going to use return, you have to remove this thing, and if you write it, if you write just like this, it will also work. Okay, see the value is 25. So if you don't want to use return keyword, then you have to just put your expression without semicolon. So also it will going to return. So those are familiar with Python and Jupyter Notebook, it is kind of same. Whatever you are writing in the Jupyter, it will automatically executed and print as a value in the next cell, right? So it is like that. Okay, so many codes. So I'll put every code as a single source file in the GitHub repository and I will upload. Okay, so that's it, guys. So that is the things which we require to go further onto our Rust journey. But if we get, or if you are finding any difficulties to understand something from the function or other point of view, whatever you are discuss, we will discuss and explain those things in detail then and there. Okay, rather investing or wasting much time into this sort of small things, I think I should go ahead and start doing the actual thing, because definitely we'll be going to use variable, we'll be going to use tuple, arrays, function everywhere in the programming. So we'll get much more time to understand or clear our concept in that time in the future. But at this moment, I'll highly recommend you guys, this is take it as a personal suggestion or advice. At least I did this same thing to learn any programming language, so I think you guys should follow the same thing. Try to do some practice, whatever like happened till now, or whatever we covered till now. Try to create some sort of like use case and try to write your own code, or else you will definitely forget everything. But if you are doing proper practice, regular practice, definitely it will give you confidence, it will give you a nice clear idea about the programming paradigms, and also you'll become much more efficient developer in the future. So enough of talking, guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe our channel as well. Hit the like button, and if you really enjoying our video, you can share our videos with your family and friends. And for Udemy students, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for purchasing the course. If you find any difficulties or understanding any concept, please feel free to reach me out via the instructor chat box. So once again, have a nice day. We'll see you very soon in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and happy learning.